Hello. So today I'm going to focus a little bit more on immune system health and how to generally maintain good healthy immune system. And we're probably going to do it in a few parts. And it's mostly because of course we are all concerned about the coronavirus right now, and people are looking for ways to protect themselves from infection. So I thought maybe we should kind of start from the very beginning. So the bulk of your immune system lives in your gut. So inside your gut there's some friendly bacteria growing, and they are part of your first response for your immune system. They emit something called interferon when bad things enter our body, so pathogenic bacteria or viruses. Alright, so that is called the microbiome, and perhaps you've heard of it before. So some people think about, okay, I'm going to eat some yogurt because that's going to help me get good bacteria. Well, the bacteria in foods like yogurts are what we call transient bacteria. So they have an impact on your gut, but they don't necessarily stick around and live there, right? And we want bacteria that's going to stick around and live there. So we want bacteria that's called colonizing bacteria. So that's a little bit different. So what can we do to create an environment inside our gut to make that happy home so those bacteria will flourish and we'll have a nice, good, strong immune response? Well, the very, very first thing that most of us are missing in our diet are fermented foods. So fermented foods are foods that have gone through a process where, bacteria, they've been exposed to bacteria and then they've been broken down, and then it's easier for our bodies to absorb all those nutrients in those plant-based foods. So for example, sauerkraut, kimchi, tempeh, any sort of food that has been fermented for a long period of time. So those actually act as food for our good bacteria. Now, most of us normally don't incorporate fermented foods regularly into our diet. North Americans are seriously lacking on that. So there are a couple of companies that actually make supplements that contain fermented plant foods, and you can use this to help to support that friendly bacteria in your gut. And the first company that comes to mind for me is the Flora company. They're Canadian. Their products are certified organic and they're non-GMO, and their fermented food product is called Beyond Greens. So Beyond Greens is a formula that incorporates a variety of different dark green leafy vegetables and cruciferous vegetables that have been fermented, and they actually help with feeding your good bacteria. So it's in a powder form. You take a scoop of that lovely green stuff, you add it to some water, you can throw some berries in there like blueberries, blackberries. Try and stay away from the strawberries because they're inflammatory, and then you just blend it with water and have it first thing in the morning, and that is going to help to support the friendly bacteria in your gut. So you're going to increase the amount of soldiers in your gut so that you can fight infection. The other thing that friendly bacteria really like, and the microbiome in your gut really, really likes, is something called essential fatty acids, and most importantly, omega-3. So omega-3 helps our gut to be a happy, healthy home, keeps the inflammation low, keeps the lining of the gut nice and healthy so that our good bacteria can flourish, because that's where they need to live. So one of the companies that I like to recommend for an omega-3 supplement is the CanPrev company, and they actually have a liquid supplement that's a high EPA ingredient. So EPA, I'm not going to say the whole name, it's a short form for a very long word, you don't need to know. The anti-inflammatory ingredient in omega-3 is EPA, and their formula is like a 5-to-1 ratio, so nice and high. It has a citrus flavor to it, so it's very pleasant, it's not gross, it's naturally sweetened, and you just need to take a teaspoon of it a day. Take it with a meal, maybe take it with your greens in the morning, and then you're good for the day. But that's going to help with creating an environment that encourages friendly bacteria, and it's also controlling inflammation in other parts of your body as well. So very, very important, and it's an essential fat. That means your body can't make it. You have to get it through your diet. And most of us are eating a lot of foods that are low fat. So we're actually removing the good fats that we need. All right. And then lastly, anything that's going to support our lymphatic system, which is our immune system highway, anything that's going to help to support our digestive system so we can prevent gas or bloating so that our good bacteria can flourish. All right, so there are some herbal remedies that you can use. So if you already have digestive complaints, if you're already seeing, sluggish bowel movements, you're not going to the bathroom every day, you should have at least one bowel movement a day. Or if you're feeling overfull after meals, your digestion is slow, you're feeling gassy or bloated, it's uncomfortable, there's a herbal tea also from the Flora company, and it's called Fluorescence, and it's a traditional formula. It's an Ojibwe formula, and they have 8 different ingredients, and all of these ingredients actually help with supporting all of our elimination pathways. So our liver, our kidneys, gallbladder, our lymphatic system, our whole urinary system. So they help us to eliminate toxins, they support all those elimination pathways. And the fluorescence also helps to balance the pH, which is the acidity inside your body, and that's including inside your gut. You want a good balanced pH to encourage friendly bacteria. If your body is too acidic, then that's going to create an environment where cells don't repair at a proper rate. All right, so I've made those 3 recommendations for supplements. Now start thinking about incorporating some fermented foods into your diet, and if you can't, take the fermented food supplements. In our next video, I'm going to talk a little bit about actually taking a probiotic supplement, so orally taking some friendly bacteria. So if you found this video helpful, please consider clicking the like button. And if you'd like to hear more about traditional medicine, natural health and wellness, then consider following me and subscribing to this YouTube channel. Thanks very much and have a great day.